Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our KCD2 playthrough. Today's episode is a special one as we are finally continuing with the main mission and attending the wedding at Samin. I think we're going to go with the route of the wedding party for Radovan. I did go ahead and do some of the quest line for the Miller, and it was okay. There were some good points, but overall I enjoyed the blacksmith's route better, so we'll go to the party with him. I know it doesn't even matter to do both because you can only select one to actually attend the wedding, so that's what we'll do. But before we dive into that, we're just going to go give Marika all of the different ingredients that her mom gave to us to hopefully help Bohush recover a little bit. I mean, he's in a pretty rough state. I'm not quite sure if it's going to help one way or another, but we will definitely head up there and just see if it'll make any difference. Then we have to go speak with her father about trading his get out of jail free card that he had on him, the piece of paper that Marika stole from him. Go! And we'll see if he'll do an exchange for us. If not, we'll have to find an alternative route. Go. But looking forward to diving into the wedding. I've seen some pretty funny clips of some things that can happen there. Obviously, I'm trying to avoid as many spoilers as humanly possible, at least for things I have not done myself yet. Anything in the past, you know, I've definitely watched some playthroughs from other content creators. There's a lot of really solid KCD2 content at the moment for people to digest, so. I also went ahead and bought a new saddle and some different items for Pebbles. It was getting a little outdated. Wanted a little bit more storage capacity as well, considering we've started looting some pretty solid pieces of gear that are definitely weighing us down, and last thing I want is having to continuously drop items because we can't carry things anymore. So all right, hopefully Bohush is still in the land of the living. I guess we'll find out momentarily. Still seems like he's alive.
I've got some remedies for you from Aranka. Bandages and marigold, and comfrey that I picked myself.
Thank you, my dear Mama. And you deserve thanks too. I hope it will bring Bohush some relief.
Okay, so there it looks like he'll be okay, at least for the time being. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to fast travel all the way back to the Nomad camp. And we're going to go have a quick chat with her father. I gotta say, knowing the guy, knowing what he did in this questline so far, he lied, he withheld information. I don't think he's going to be willy-nilly to just part with it, so we might have to steal it from him later in the evening. But a conversation will not hurt. Let's go ahead and switch to our noble set and go and speak with him. This family definitely is very interesting because I'm not a huge fan of Marika either. She has approached this in very interesting methods.
How about a straightforward exchange? The amulet for the letter.
What kind of gajo deal is that? The amulet and the letter are both mine! Mine! If you have the letter, give it to me. I'll overlook your insult and even reward you generously.
Nah, I'm okay.
That's not going to happen.
No,
I promised Marika I would only let you have it in exchange for the amulet.
If I had not already said that you are under my protection, I would beat your soul out of your body. But Pativ is Pativ. There will be no exchange. And you better make up your mind whose side you are on, Raclea. The letter is mine, and I want it.
I'm definitely not on your side. There's no way. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to steal this amulet, although I don't know if that's going to be possible with it around his neck. If Avoid doesn't want to give up the amulet, I suppose I'll have to find some other way. I'll try to ask his family. Oh, okay. Oh, your family.
Marika really needs the Voivod's amulet, but of course he doesn't want to let go of it.
He will not give amulet. His pride will not let him. But I have an idea. He likes to bet. And if you wager with him...
Okay, here we go.
I will help you win. Go and try it. You will see.
All right. Suppose there's no harm in trying.
Okay, so I don't know what kind of wager it's gonna be, but we might as well have a try. Where'd he go? There he is. Wait, is there gonna be a sword fighting competition? Let's wager for the
Voivod,
amulet.
what if we made a wager for the amulet?
Dilinigaji, what are you trying? I thought you were on my side.
Are you afraid of losing? The letter against the amulet. An honest wager with honest intentions.
Honest, huh? You want me to end up without shirt?
All right, so how about this? If I win, we trade the amulet for the letter. And if I lose...
The letter will be mine.
But if you lose, you'll give the amulet to Marika yourself. She insisted.
Huh? She want to see her dad on his knees, huh? But that will never happen. Now, listen here to Tignomiro de Gesis. All right then. Just so you know I'm not afraid. And no Prekerantos can without Voivod. Let us wager. But first you must show me the letter. And I will decide what the wager will be. So there is no trickery. It will be you against my best man. As you can see, I'm not young anymore and I would have disadvantage. Take it or leave it.
So I have to challenge his son, likely. You know what? We got this.
Letter is here with me.
Easy peasy.
See? Where there is will, there is way. But you can still back out and just give me the letter. And I will reward you. Otherwise, when you lose...
I guess it could be Master Tomcat as well.
I'm not scared. Let's make the wager.
Fine then. I choose Tibor as my champion.
Tibor, his son. Yep.
He will trample you into ground. You will compete in horse riding and fist fighting.
All right.
The nomad way.
Well then, may the best man win.
That is exactly what I want.
Now stop bragging. What if it's a tie after 2 rounds?
Then there will be a third contest between you and me. But I will tell you about it only if it comes to that. So that you cannot start thinking now how to outfox me. I warn you. You should have give me letter, and you would have reward. Now, you will live with niche but shame. Let us not delay. As I say, first you and Tibor will compete in horse riding. Do you have your own horse?
Hell yeah.
do.
Me and
Don't worry.
Pebbles.
Good. You go
Although,
down towards
I don't think she's that great of a
ponds
horse,
to
but
meadow
that's okay.
behind Old Crone's house. You would break your necks if you start racing up here in the rocks. Nikolai will go there with you and start you off. He has been going on about having horse race for a while now. Maybe this keep him quiet a while. From meadow, you ride along path straight ahead until you reach road that runs along other side of Rock Tower Pond. Then left around pond to cliffs. Soon, it lead you to left again to Old Forest Path. This, after a while, take you back to main road from Semin and back to camp. Deck, yes?
All right, I think I know where. So it's going to go all the way around Rock Tower, and then we're going to go towards Samin, and then the path from Samin back up. I'll probably get
Let's do
lost.
it.
You will be less
Or we'll just
eager
have to
when
follow
Tibor
Tibor.
tramples you under hooves.
All right, here we go. I think we can do this. I feel confident.
Ready? Let us do it. Henry, I am sorry, but I will not spare you.
Same here.
Enough talk.
Let's do it.
You can start in 3, 2, 1. Go!
Ka! Quick!
Oh no. His horse looks so much faster than Pebbles.
Go!
Oh boy, here we go.
Quick!
Yo, this is insane. Does this horse not have stamina? Like, what the heck?
Go! Quick!
Okay, I think this might be one of the cases where you're supposed to fail unless you found yourself a ridiculously fast horse. That man is not slowing even to catch his horse's breath. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to kick his ass in fighting in round 2. It's probably designed to go into the round 3. But I mean, we're not even close.
Quick.
We just got our
Quick.
stamina back, and he is already miles down the road. It's all right, Pebbles. I don't blame you. By the way, I did enter that cave, and we got about 300 Groshan back from the introductory mission. My man is already around the bend. This is a lost cause. He was just there.
Quick.
I just saw his head peek out for a sec.
Quick.
Well, it's a lovely day for a stroll around Rock Tower Pond. All right, I think he said once you get back around towards the cliffs to go right towards Samin. So I'm guessing it's like here.
Go.
And back this way?
Quick.
Because he said not to ride in the cliffs because
Keep
we'll,
it up.
break. No way! I stopped it. Oh, well. There was any assurance that maybe we would see him have a bit of issue on his ride. We kind of just completely shot ourselves in the foot with that one. Oh. Yeah, there's no way. He's already done. My man's got the fastest stallion in the world. Well, maybe we'll get a couple points into our horsemanship. Okay. I call unfair matchup. We've been practicing our first our hand-to-hand combat, so hopefully we have a bit of an upper hand in round 2. And we can tie it all up and head to round 3. There was no chance in the world I was winning that one.
Whoa.
May have won round 1. Don't get too cocky.
Christ, what kind of a beast does Tibor have?
Right? He fly like wind.
See, this is why I don't like
Anyway,
this guy.
There is round 2 to worry about. But I'm warning you. Lose there will hurt a lot more. We go down to arena and see who's stronger.
I'm ready, Voivod. Let's do it.
Mistress, let's go. I hope you enjoyed chewing on last apple when you still had all your danda.
This guy is... like, he doesn't even care about America. That's the worst part. Oh, man.
You've no chance against me.
Hey, Tibber.
You don't
Tibber
stand a chance,
is a
Gajo.
freak.
You've no chance against me.
Shut up. Come on.
Hey, you can hear your dad a little worried now all of a sudden, eh?
I'll show you.
You're not gonna win that grapple. You will never win that grapple. I've gotten way too good in it.
Watch out.
You don't stand.
What now, bud? Where's your silver
Tibor.
tongue now?
Now what?
I don't believe it. He was probably still raging from beating he got at Semin. But it's one each. And if God has not made his mind up, Lady Fortune will do it for him. We'll play dice.
Oh,
you
you
serious?
gotta be kidding me.
Dice.
Oh, yes. I make rules here.
All right.
I'm ready. Let's play.
That's what I like to hear.
We gotta win this over with a game of complete luck. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of dice here, modified by an expert, precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. A die that feels hot to the touch. If placed on the devil's side, which will not, okay. When it rains, it pours, but if you play with this dice, the only thing pouring will be your tears. Well, I don't want that. A die loaded in favor of even numbers.
What's up?
It's quite noticeably unbalanced. When fortune smiles on you, smile back. Otherwise, you look suspicious. Die always rolls a 3, not a 2, and especially not a 4. Well, we'll take this one.
So de la.
Come on, my friend.
We will see who has luck on their side.
Yeah, we will. We
today.
will. Man, that's a good start. Do I just gamble it? I think I gamble it. We're gonna gamble it. Uh-oh. Is that a 5? Please be a 5. I think we've tossed the dice to him. A 1050 start is pretty good. We'll see what he uses. That's a pretty good start as well.
As far as I go.
Boom, we need 450 and we get out of here easy peasy. There's 250. You know what? I think we keep the ones. We roll the rest. There we go. Game over. Game over.
Andre Bulteja. Shit, fuck.
Ha! I won the wager.
You call that winning? I can smell caravan and hexes you cheated with.
Oh, come on.
Spells and hexes. Isn't that your own tradition? Now listen, Voivod. If you want to ever talk again about honor, you better keep your word.
I will. You. Just you're right. You win, and amulet is yours.
It's Marika's, remember? You have to give it to her in person. That was our deal.
And you can't?
No. A wager is a wager, Voivod.
All right.
This guy is slimy,
All
man.
right. We go then.
Absolutely slimy.
Marika, I've brought someone who wants to see you.
Dad,
Marika. I am glad you are right.
I won the wager.
so the amulet?
Amulet. Oh. Amulet, it's yours.
It's for Bohush.
How is this guy still alive?
Marika, are you sure? The amulet is Chokahunu. It has power.
To save life, yes. And you are giving it to me and Bohush by choice. Exactly according to our customs. Right, Dad?
Wait. Wait!
What's happening here?
If I give him amulet then? Oi, Devla! Unbelievable! She play me like little shovel. She fooled me. My own daughter treat me like nobody ever did. Do not get it. You cannot. You don't know our ways. Everybody here knows if you save somebody's life, they become part of family. And I giving to this Juvalo my magic amulet by choice.
So that's what it was all about.
Marika is her father's daughter, true.
When the foe is stronger, use your wits. You told me that.
Marika, dear girl, if you were boy, you will be voivod after me, but tradition is tradition.
I have no interest in being voivod. Anyway, I think Tibor is better suited. It is enough for me that I can go home and take Bohush with me. And when we do not like it anymore, we go again. Perhaps to village.
Marika, did you lose your mind? You could marry another voivod and be our queen.
And what if I don't want to? What if I want to marry an ordinary gajo?
And forget your Anglune? Marika, blood is thicker than water.
So what? But don't worry, Dad. I will never forget about honor and what's right and proper. Maybe in the end, I can even teach the village gajos some things.
You are just stubborn like me. Come back, both of you. I forgive you. And I also... Sorry.
What? I didn't catch that. Henry, did he say something?
His family is psychotic.
What? Did someone say something?
You keep out of this. I sorry to you, and I sorry to Bohush. I acted like fool. I mistake, stubborn for honor. Now I know I wrong.
That's the first time I ever heard you apologize. Henry, give him the letter. All right then. I will go to camp with you and we'll stay there until it's time to move on. But when you start packing, I want to choose myself whether I will go with you or stay here.
Have it your way. From now on, your life is yours alone. Thank you, lad. You fool me nice. But I'm not angry because I learned a lot from this. Come. Me and Henry help you back to camp. Much to celebrate. And you, Henry, you deserve proper reward.
This family has some, they're impractical jokers, man. All right, at least we didn't wake up with a massive hangover again. All right, we solved, I guess, solved the the quest line with America. I have no idea what just happened. All right, before we part ways, do you have anything more to say?
And it's over. Did your prophecy come true?
Miserere tu che proiandre. You get what you want. You make fool of me in front of all camp. But you win. I cannot deny.
Isn't having your daughter back better than ending up alone, with nothing but your honor?
You asking for a... But yes, you're probably right. Better be taken for fool than lose my daughter. So, everything is good?
Everything's good.
All right, he seems to be happy and content. Where did, yeah, I want to talk to her. Aranka, she seemed a little, distant at the party.
It's all over. Did your prophecy come true?
The family is together again, at least for now. Geza rests in peace, and in his place
I guess it was
we have
just about her
Bohush.
son.
And maybe we can even go to the village now. Thank you so much, Henry.
All right, so they seem to be at least somewhat at peace now. I don't know where America would be chilling or if there'd be even a quest. So we're not going to do this one because this leads us to the party, wedding party with the Miller. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to quickly travel over to Takov. We're going to make sure we sell everything. We're well rested. We have a belly full of food. We're nice and clean. And then we're finally going to head to the wedding at Samin. I can't wait. I love Samin. I love the Lord there. Hopefully he doesn't do something stupid that makes me change my opinion of him. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and pull all of the heavy things off of our horse again. This, yeah, we want to sell all of these, I think, but only these ones will sell here. Think we should be able to sell all that stuff.
You have a kind master.
Good
Hey.
afternoon.
Hello. We're not quite ready just yet. We're getting there.
What do you have for sale?
How much money does he have? He has 361. We might not be able to sell all of this, but we'll do our best. Let's sell the cheap stuff first. Add to basket for that. Same with that and that. What are we looking at? Selling 230. So, I mean, we could sell this and then he won't have enough to pay us. Is there anything that we want to buy that'll help with all this stuff? Knight's longsword. What is our longsword? Is it a... It is a tier 3. With a 97.93. Is his better? 98.94. It technically is slightly better, but I feel like that might be just a waste of money if we can just hold on to the helmet and sell it at a later time. I don't think there's anything else that I really want at the moment from this gentleman. So I think what we'll do is we'll remove this helmet for the time being, and we will just try and close out this deal to get rid of some stuff on our horse.
Very well then.
I like the blacksmith. My reputation with him is pretty good. We could probably even finagle that down slightly more as well. Okay, so first thing, let's get this back on the horse. Can't sell that stuff here. I don't know why I tried. That was actually stupid. All right, we're gonna go ahead and repair everything as well, which will actually give him more money for later on. Okay, let's just go about and see how much it'll cost. 330. I feel like that's still worth. We haven't repaired in quite some time.
Aye, you're excellent.
Perfect. So everything's repaired. Let's have a quick wash. We're gonna need our fancy attire for this one as well. Where's Mutt? That's not my dog. Where's my dog? Here, bud. You want some food? We're gonna get a nice big long sleep. Stop turning your back to me.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oh,
my lord.
Come here.
They really need to add something that allows him to look a little bit more towards you. All right, sleep and save. We're gonna have a nice long sleep. Make sure we're all good. I don't think I have any books to read because we finished the books that I had. So we will need to scoop up some more. Yeah, we don't have any more at the moment. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Skip ahead till the blacksmith is awake. Let's go grab some food. Make sure we're nice and well eaten. Cooked onion. Sure. Cooked carrot. Sure. Bread. 74. All right, we're good now. I am ready to attend to the wedding with you, my friend.
Morning, lad.
Can we go to Semin now?
I see you're already dressed to the nines. Looking like you do, you'll have the girls swarming all over you.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear, you seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest.
That could
In
be
short,
fun.
a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma.
Oh, boy.
You surely understand. It's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Please, help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread.
This guy sounded like the one dude from our first original party in the prologue. I can't remember what his name was. No, Oaks was the old guy. I can't remember who this guy was, but I believe it's the same voice actor.
How's it looking here so far?
All right, we got some wedding events to go towards.
This smells so good.
It's all right.
Look at a drink.
Hey, Vostatek. Oh, is he already drunk?
You have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This one.
Oh, God.
This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Oh, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
All right. If I see you with a drink, I'm gonna have words with you, my friend. Wait. Isn't Yurko the guy that we got into a fight with at the very beginning? I guess they would be guests here.
Hey, Henry. It's so good to see you here.
Because you don't know anybody else here.
Exactly. And that means
Oh, he's
you're
already-
the only
he's
one who'll
already
drink
in.
with me. What do you say?
Of course. Good health.
I'll have
The
a
Lord
drink.
Samin. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck. Good thing you're here, Henry. I've got something for you.
From Selly.
Not this
Ooh.
time. It's from the charcoal
125.
brothers. They said you spared them, and they wanted to pay you back. It's not much, but it's all they could scrounge up.
I didn't expect that at all. I thought I'd never see them again.
See? Folk can surprise you.
To see it. I'd be happy
Nice
to give you a
outfit,
personal tour.
Chamberlain Ulrich.
Welcome, Henry. You came with Radovan, did you?
Aye. He took me with him because we forged that sword together.
He did the right thing. Olbrum's here too, if you want to greet the old man.
I'd like to see him.
So, what do you say, Henry? Will you have a drink with me? We haven't really drunk to making up with the Jelievites yet.
Not now. Perhaps later.
Don't want to get tuned this quick. All right, where is everybody? We still need to see. I'll talk to Ulrich soon. Housemaid, Manka,
I apologize.
Malishka, Guard.
And where did you... Wait. Tell me. Haven't we met before?
Yes,
you
we
look
have.
Familiar.
You threw crap
I
in a
feel
bucket
like
on
I've
my
seen you
friend.
before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
Ooh. I don't want to... Do I tell him that? Because then he might just be like, oh yeah, you're a beggar.
You must be mistaken, Master Chamberlain. I've never been to Trotsky.
Is that so? I could have sworn. But true, I could be mistaken.
We'll get him
all,
back
you
at some point.
commoners do all look much the same to me.
Damn it, he called me a commoner anyway.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Berghoff will arrive when the time's right.
Yeah, we'll get him back at some point. Look at this wedding.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you.
Bit clumsy.
My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Is this not just Betty? Like, am I crazy that they just reused? Or is it Betty talking about... But no, isn't her daughter the one... I don't remember. I swear this is just Betty.
Indeed.
I'll dance with her.
Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Whoa, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
Like, I swear that is just Betty. As in...
Good day, sir.
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't send me.
I see. So, what do you want from me?
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Oh, it's this guy.
Nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Troshkovitz. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
That's all I need.
Hope they catch him soon. Might not seem that way.
This music is so loud, but it's incredible.
That's good money. Farewell.
Okay, well, that is not Betty's daughter. Betty's daughter does look different. Wait!
Musicians.
You know who this looks like more? This looks like Bojena. This looks like the herb woman way more. I guess all herb women look the same. Oh, he's tuned as well.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make...
He is just gonna... I feel like he is just gonna say the same thing. Yeah, he's just doing the same thing that we thought last time we talked to him. That's fine.
All the bandits on the list. It's no wonder. Well. How did you get in
Okay,
here?
she looks a little different, but the other girl looks exactly like Bojena.
Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semyon.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you.
Alright, so yeah, she is definitely different. Is this where the dice tournament's being held? Talk to Bailiff in just a moment. Hans? These guys are rocking it. Apothecary Emmerich.
Not now. I'm dancing.
Well, you're not really dancing. Old Overham, what's up, my friend?
Hi, Phoebe. What are you doing here, Henry? I can't tell you how happy I'm to see you here.
Greetings, Olbram. I see the richest farmer in the county can't miss such an occasion.
Exactly. What thank you.
Why am I talking to him behind him?
He'll be glad to see you.
I know. I've already talked to him.
Yes? Then we'll have something to drink. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll have a drink. I'll have a drink
Sure.
with old Obram.
To your health, Olbram.
We're gonna get tuned. It's fine.
Yours.
Cheers. Wait, this is the guy that is getting married, right? We'll talk to him last. Can I talk to you now?
Not now.
Dang it.
Calm down, Svacha. Someone will hear you, but...
I hate Svacha.
If you ever want to... Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Sure did.
Well, sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Oh, he can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too. But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
You know how it is. It's not the first brawl I've been in.
We are wearing basically
tell.
the same outfit.
Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Yes.
Aye. We talked.
So, you caught him while he was still so... Congratulations.
This poor kid
Quiet,
hates his dad so much.
Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Well, actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? A good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
I'll do
Well,
it.
I suppose
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or Handsome Henry.
Handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
All right, so we'll go chat her up. Just want to make sure there's nobody else.
The big day's over. The young lord's horse needs new shoes again.
Again?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
All right, let's work our magic.
You'll be as spry as a deer. Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try.
Oh no.
A decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And,
Oh, straight bars.
My hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice. And a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
I can amuse any girl in the bed.
You're a joke. And that's all you can do to amuse Mishka.
If you hadn't
Nailed it.
interrupted us so rudely, I'd have recited a poem to the girl.
You? A poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
So recite one yourself if you're so clever.
A vagabond I might be, with my pitcher empty. But now I am a lord, my dear, with a pitcher full of beer.
There might be something in that. Wojtek's been blabbering at me so long, I've worked up a thirst.
Blabbering? I was keeping you company.
How about you just leave me alone? Have you still not got it into your head that I'm not interested in you or your reciting?
But wait! There's 2 more verses.
And that's 4 too many.
This is all your fault. Who do you think you are? You turn up out of nowhere and start humiliating me in front of Mishka.
Oh, that was so good.
You're doing a good enough job of that without my help. I just happen to be passing.
I'll give you Ma. I challenge you to a duel.
What?
Are you afraid? Prove you're a man.
Wojtek, for the love of God, surely you're not going to fight here. I hope at least one of you has some sense.
A fight? No way. Go off and cry to your ma. I'll stay here with Mishka.
You can forget about that. Wojtek might be an idiot, but you'll know better.
See? If you'd kept your nose out, it wouldn't have all gone to shit.
What a pack of idiots.
See what
This
you
is
did?
all I need.
Mishka would
Unlucky.
be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Yeah, but you're stupid. Well, didn't go
Would you look at that?
as well as I
The
thought.
return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Kicked Wojtek's arse. He didn't stand a chance against me.
You can say that again. When he walked by, he was huffing and stomping like an
They don't
angry
need to know I
badger.
failed horribly
Aye.
as well.
He was hoping he'd at least smash your face in like a real man, and you set him packing.
Mishka took us both for idiots anyway. So the whole thing was for naught.
Anyway, you lost. So you're drinking.
Wait, what do you mean, lost? It was you 2 who made a bet. For 10 groschen.
Well, we did twist your arm a bit, so we'll drink with you.
All right then.
Oh,
To the
God.
newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. To ours!
To ours then.
Oh, Henry, you're gonna end up like the gameskeeper. The wedding is slowly beginning. People aren't staggering yet, but it's only a matter of time. Dang, I'm not gonna be able to dance?
To go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried. I promised I'd help him. He introduced me to Lord von Burgoff in return.
I'm gonna dance with you quickly if you don't mind.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Jeez, 24?
Don't worry about the people. You won't notice them once we start dancing.
That charisma, baby.
All right.
The bottom foot was mine. Oh, God, this is punishment.
She doesn't look so bad.
Much longer.
Why?
She's stepping on his feet.
True enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till some places like that. They don't collect tithes.
There we go. Nice little dance session. No big deal.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Oh god, she's already smitten. Alright, let's find Lord Sameen. Hey, attaboy, Chamberlain, get it. Where is he?
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, no, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Still not here
Thanks,
yet, eh?
I appreciate it.
Alright, first things first. Where's the gameskeeper?
My younger days. Come on. Maybe they're just the same.
What are you gaping at?
Oh my.
I don't see him. Where is he? Lay off the booze wherever you are.
Don't start on that again. Don't ask the lady what she would like us to do.
I don't see him. I have no idea where he is off to, but he is probably getting absolutely tuned somewhere.
I'll poke on your brakes.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll never be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
No thanks. I'm not much of a drinker.
Come on, Henry. You wouldn't want to take offence, would you? Can't make up without a wee toast.
All right, then. But just a little.
I knew you weren't no wet blanket.
Oh boy, it is forcing us to drink.
Look, that pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Sameen won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we can't have been up with pishy, but old Sameen took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee
It's
jug.
just a wee jug.
Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't know if I want to do this for them.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Alright, we're gonna go tell...
To your new deal yet? It deserves a proper celebration.
We're gonna go tell what's his name about what this dude just said. But first, let's go have a chat with the guy at front door.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
I could use a bite to
And
eat.
I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
All right, so it looks like we have to do a couple of things to dig around in and figure out how to get in. This looks like the pantry here.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them?
How am I gonna sneak in to the pantry with her staring there?
To pieces. How much does he owe you? A few dozen groschen. I'll pay for it all, I promise.
We're just gonna give them all cookies. Probably not the most ideal, but I don't really want to break in during the wedding if I don't have to. There's no way there's 40 here, though. We need another 20. It's gonna be close, but it's not gonna be enough. Don't mind me. I'm just eating all your poppy seed cookies and what are these called? Quark kolak. Some sort of Czech dish, I'm sure. We're so close with the cookies. Is there anything else that we can freely take here without being in trouble? I wonder if there's another way in.
Pieces. How much does he owe you?
Doesn't look like there's another way in, which kind of sucks. There we go. I'm gonna grab a couple more things because I'm pretty sure it was counting the food that I had, and I don't necessarily want to give away the food that I already had. So we're gonna grab as much random stuff as we can. Ooh, a walnut one.
You've got fingers of gold.
There should be more than enough now.
I had to get It's very hot in here.
Do you want to see if I can tell him about his nephews? Dang it.
We meet again.
Okay, where do we got to go for this? Get some food for the poor.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
So this is what I wanted to do. We'll give him the walnut ones. We'll give him the roasted chicken legs. All these and all these. That should be more than enough.
That'll have to do.
It's not the best
it won't
food,
last
but
them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success.
Oh my god,
and
so
no
many
excuses.
drinks. First beer, second beer. Isn't it a beautiful world? Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry. Our constitution is going down. All right, we have one more task at hand. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do it, but we gotta get the drinks for these folk.
I'm so fucking... Everybody's drinking and having a good time. And you're stuck sitting here in the sun.
Oh, his eyes are going.
Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? And I'm so thirsty. I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Question is this going to be locked? It's not. All right, well, we got what we came for. I have a feeling this is going to get a hand real quick.
Not in a hurry. I'm just tired of the end.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
They're not going to believe it.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
Oh no. 7 beers and 4 shots of rum. The girls got beautiful. The old women got young.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble.
Oh, shoot.
You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
A wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
Aye. I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. Listen, Obram, don't your horses need new shoes?
Alright, so we are looking for a man dressed in yellow.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
We'll wait and see. We'll keep an eye on the Purgo's chamber. It gets staring. Anything new?
Man, there's a lot of whispering going on.
Hey!
Dressed in yellow? You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bushek, right?
Oh,
Only
boy.
a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jelioff.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every god has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
Dang it, Henry.
Bushek.
Stop
I'm not
drinking.
Bushek, but... Ugh, it's really...
Wine, of course.
Ugh.
Ah,
I don't...
woman.
Well, if I have happened to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made me. You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the
Yeah,
whole
it's not this
county.
guy.
Beautiful work, I must admit.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise, it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Okay.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the
good
stairs
God.
over there.
I'll go now.
So long.
This guy's a legend. Thank you for the intel.
My dear.
Oh, upstairs in here?
May the peace last.
That is one place I have not been.
Hans!
What would I do in a
There's
town full of
no
monks?
way!
It might have occurred to me you were the one I was looking for.
Me?
Why?
I expect he means me, Flower. No doubt Henry assumed I'd starve to death if he wasn't on my arse
It's
for a while.
freaking Hans!
So, are you glad to see me?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to. But do you actually have a choice? You can either throw more empty accusations at me, or you can try and find him. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
I don't know. I don't trust you much, but I don't have a choice. I'll go and check it out.
I expect an apology as soon as you find the sword. And, Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Bergov.
It actually, for whatever reason, quite literally never crossed my mind that it'd be Hans who is up here. Also, while we're on the subject, the actor who plays Hans, I believe it's Luke Dale, has a stream of KCD2 going.
I'm sorry.
He's doing a full playthrough of it. I would highly recommend checking it out. He's a really cool dude. Alright, where the heck did he stuff the sword?
Hey!
Oh god, he's already drunk.
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Oh,
Stop
no.
shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at this.
I couldn't find you.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
Dang it, I couldn't find him earlier, man.
How could I?
Thank you. Where's Lapa?
Henry, Have you seen that husband
Oh
of
no,
mine?
she's gonna be mad.
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
Henry, didn't you promise you'd watch him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. It seems that didn't work out, did it?
It's not my fault!
I did let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
It's all the same now. Where will I find him?
He's lying in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help this guy. She can go deal with her husband. Where did he stash the sword? It's not here.
Here.
So Svatya threw it in here.
Why would Svatya do that? I mean, I don't trust the guy anyway. We already got into like a huge fight as it is. But
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
ooh, look, I don't like the son. I thought he was full of crap. When we first saw him at the beginning of the wedding, he seemed way too nice. After everything that happened, we're gonna rat him out.
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatya, why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
Ooh, level 14, let's go. I mean, it's not that bad, though.
But what Svatya did wasn't so terrible. The sword was found, no one was
I don't
hurt,
like the guy,
so
but I
you
don't
could
want him
just
to
let
get,
it be, right?
like,
You think?
his ass whipped.
Well, all right. Weddings are supposed to be fun, so let's not spoil it. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to
Something's
get drunk
gonna
as a law
happen.
before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Interesting.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
So interesting. We didn't even get to see Burgov at all. Okay. I'm just trying to think through situations. Like, obviously, we're going to see what happens here in just a moment. Yeah, this is interesting. So he didn't show, but if the Chamberlain's telling the truth, sent a party to go look for him and said they couldn't find him. So there's some weird stuff happening here. I don't know if that's just von Burgov saying, you know what, screw it, we don't need to come, or if it's something happened to him on the. I don't trust the Lord Chamberlain, is what I'm trying to say. I really, really don't. I don't think I can do anything to him unless I find something for him to drink. I think he said bone broth. Where is the new couple? Dr. Zlata. The heck are they? Congrats to the newlyweds. Where are you guys? Where are they at?
Said yes. I cried like a
Henry,
baby.
my sweet.
Tears as well.
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much.
Oh,
I
gosh.
said it. I'm sorry.
Forget about it, girl.
Why? Don't you fancy me?
I do, but I can't.
I do. Only I can't.
How come?
I know what you want from me. And I also know you wouldn't be happy.
But why not? I mean, we get on great.
It's a bit embarrassing, but I have a weakness.
That still won't put me off. What weakness?
I once got kicked by a horse and well, and since then, I just can't.
You can't what?
I can't serve as a husband. Nor
What
as
a
lover.
story he just whipped out of nowhere.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. So, well, forget I said anything. Take care.
Well, Henry, I know that is a very false tale because
Did
we've
you
had
talk
an
to him?
interaction with a couple
Did he say
barmaids.
anything about going somewhere, maybe? Henry, I just saw you.
Jeez, that music is
and I
so
think he's
loud.
pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on
Oh,
you.
no.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Sir, Do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
I don't know where they would be. Hey, Gnarly. He's doing a sword fighting tournament, but I feel like the party is wrapping up. I kind of missed it. Not necessarily missed it, but where the heck are the newlyweds, yo?
I can't even remember my own wedding night.
Lord von Berghoff. What should I do with Vostek now? Should I tell his wife if Vostek would want to be on his feet? So I can go and congratulate, then leave. Where? I just don't know where they are. They like they full on disappeared. Hello? Sorry to interrupt. I know it's your wedding night, but need to speak with you. It's kind of weird that I don't see a marker to indicate where they would be. They actually just full-blown missing?
Can't stand the look of you.
Hi, crazy. Where the heck are they?
Not you, Ninny. For that.
Mishka.
Good company.
These guys. Merchant. Innkeeper.
So, we must have received a message from the outside.
I don't think so. When the fish was late, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
Where are these folks? I have no idea where the newlyweds are. This is funny. Hey, Hans.
Don't bother me now.
I found your husband.
And?
Sorry, but he's...
Thanks. Don't be mad at them, milady. It's the happiest day of their lives.
Yeah, but where are they?
What's the ceremony?
Like, I actually have no idea what to do right now. They're literally just completely gone. It said Lord von Burgo never turned up in the end, so I can go and congratulate the newlyweds, then leave. But they're literally gone. Like, I don't know where the newlyweds are.
Got this drunk since my brother's wedding.
Maybe we just talk to some random people.
I'm done for.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar.
Ah,
Their marriage
the
has
one
lasted
place I
barely
didn't
half
check.
a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you.
All right, so they should be down here. I really hope I don't walk into... I'm not scared to walk into them celebrating. I'm scared I'm walking into them, more specifically him, doing something not good.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
He's
I
gone.
was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa. You don't have anything to say, do you? At least I see you think I'm right.
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry.
Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
So, at the wedding, he obviously was staring. First of all, before the wedding, we heard him whispering to other people about something happening. We didn't get what it was. He just said that things were happening, blah, blah, blah. And then at the wedding, even his father, Lord Sameen, saw him staring off into the distance like he had to be somewhere. Now we've got confirmation that he ran away as quickly as possible to go to whatever this thing was. I'm guessing that's what's happening with Lord Berghoff right now as well.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
All right.
The booze!
Oh, this clown.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fight! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbor's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until the sun went home.
Oh, good lord. Well, I didn't want it to come to blows at this wedding, but it would seem like that drunken fool stepped where he shouldn't be.
We'll kick your asses!
You're no match for us, fucker.
Hey, get him!
Wait, who's on my side, who's not?
Bad luck!
Let me add this idiot. Wait, I've had enough of you.
Send my greetings to the devil.
Not enough of you, Voyatek. Oh my god, it's a full-on brawl. And guess what, bud? I stole from you back in the day. You might not know it, but I stole all your merch. That's why you have no money.
Hey, get him! And you'll get another right away.
Help me!
The scribe is even fighting. Oh no!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
Oh boy. Oh, it's Godwin.
cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Are we playing as Godwin now?
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake! Get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
Why me?
Honestly, I'd like to know that too, Radzig. Why this fellow?
He has experience like few others. You know that, Hanush. And not just in combat. Although he might not look like it at the moment, he is from a noble family. So he knows how to deal with nobility.
What? You're saying this scoundrel in a cassock is blue-blooded?
It's true. And he also understands the common people. Since we don't know what's holding Capon up, we need someone who can deal with whoever he comes across.
I hope you're right. So what do you say, Godwin?
How could I say no after such words of praise?
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
Do you realise the shit you got me into? I was stuck in a foreign region, far from home, without money, without my things, and the worst of it all, I was completely alone.
I know! I already said I behaved like a fool, all right? So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
What do I tell him? I technically did both. He does sound like he's trying to be a little sincere in it.
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Oh boy. That is not good.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Okay.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
All right, we got some work to do.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
All right, it looks like we have made it to the top of Castle Trotsky. We have finally done it. Well, hey, I want to say I was surprised that things went all wrong at the wedding, but if I'm being completely honest, I expected something to happen. I didn't quite expect it to be another brawl, and Hans and myself are once again the two people in the mud of it all. But hey, that was one hell of a wedding. That was a pretty fun mission. So I think we will continue with this events of Castle Trotsky at the beginning of next episode. I think that's a good spot to just round this one up, cut it short a little bit, leave this episode entirely as the wedding. A lot of fun. We're finally progressing nicely. Looking forward to seeing if we can save our boy Hans, who, to be honest, that apology was a little bit more sincere than I was expecting, but we still have a long way to go if we're going to trust him fully. But until the next episode, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. There's going to be tons more playthroughs. There is going to be a million games coming out. I don't know how I'm going to handle it at all, but we're going to have a ton of new playthroughs dropping on the channel shortly, so you're not going to want to miss it. Turn on that notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you back here in the next video. Thanks, guys.